working out with high quarterbacks in the offseason. What have you seen from him, the other receivers in the room? We've seen some of the videos; they've been impressive. But what are your thoughts on that receiver room?
Oh yeah, we have a really special receiver room. Like I was saying, I could just name each and every guy and tell you something special about each and every one of them. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun in the fall to see this competition, the competition in the receiver room, because we got a lot of guys that's gonna fight for the starting spots.
And then fans are allowed back in the stadium. It's going to be crazy in Iowa, the first game. That fans are allowed back. How are you readjusting to the noise instead of playing in front of big crowds before? And then do you have a message to the IU fans who are going to come start September 11th against Idaho?
Just come out and support, and I feel like we're a top football team, and we'll make the university proud, the fans proud. We just put on a show September 11th, this first home game. Yep, we're focused on September 4th at Iowa City.
How do you get reused to the noise? Playing in front of nobody last year. How do you get reused to playing in front of 70, 80, 90,000?
At practice, they'll have the speakers out. They'll have the speakers blasting all practice, where you can't even hear the guy next to you talking. We'll adjust to it just fine.
How you came back after being Big Ten Receiver of the Year? What was your motivation for that? I mean, what did you feel like you needed to work on before you go on to the next level?
I feel like I had a lot of things I needed to work on and get better at, such as my route tree, getting separation, getting faster, learning more defenses. I just feel like there was a lot of stuff that I needed to work on, and also seeing the amount of people coming back, and just how good this football team, how special this football team has a chance to be this year. That just made it even easier to come back.
Ty, can you talk about what Tom Allen has brought to the program? And it seems since he's been there, you guys just have taken his attitude and just have that belief.
Yes, sir. Just everything he preaches, just buying into it, getting guys on the same level, and he just raises everybody's level of talent up. He brings the best out of each and every player, and just competition-wise, it's a real competitive football team we got because of him.
Coach Allen earlier today mentioned getting back here at the end of the season in Indianapolis for the Big Ten Championship. What's it going to take to help bring the team back here?
It's going to take, each and every day, every guy's just giving it their all, each and every week in and week out, playing tough opponents. Just taking 1 week at a time, 1 week at a time. You can never look too far ahead.
Where did you get the training that it said that the goat kind of made with the goat chain?
We got him in Indianapolis. We got him made here, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to convince him to get that? The goat chain? Like it?
Nah, I kind of told him, he was going to be the GOAT one day, so I told him, start now, get it right now.
And I'm sorry, you would probably be honest this, but then I maybe like this. Where are you at with opportunities? Are you beginning? Is somebody getting before?
I signed with a marketing team just so I can focus strictly on football, because that's the main priority, just football. All that other stuff comes with playing well.
But isn't that great for you guys? Isn't it great to have that though?
Sorry.
Isn't that great to have it though, the NIL?
I feel like it's really great, for guys to just profit off their name, and just make money in college. I feel like it'll make guys not want to just rush and get to the league for the money. Guys will enjoy the sport more and just have fun with it.
What kind of opportunities are you looking for? What are some things that you're interested in that maybe they don't have?
There's a lot of things I'm interested in, like fashion and stuff like that. That's the kind of thing. Most things you're interested in, they'll kind of like reach out and just for opportunities.
Obviously, the sort of marquee matchup with a lot of DBs and defenses in the conference. What have you felt like that you've had to improve on this offseason to keep that going?
Just learning defenses, learning coverages. That's the key thing to learn. That's the key thing to getting by on defense. Is just learning how they play. Just basically learning what they do, what's on their mind when they're covering you.
There's some videos of Michael working out, Manning Academy, and some other things, throwing the ball. He looks good. I'm sure you guys have done some workouts with that in Wilmington. What have you seen from him? I mean, how close is he to being where he was before he got hurt?
Mike's he's looking great. I'm excited for him to be back and be ready to start September 4th. He's been doing great. He's been having a good off season. Therapy's been going great. He works hard. He's in there 5 or 6 hours a day doing therapy. He's going to be ready for September 4th kickoff.
Obviously, it was tough when he went down in the Maryland game. What have you seen from him in this offseason? Obviously, since he said that was his third major injury, and just kind of talk about his mindset, his mentality. I mean, how inspiring has it been to see him, come back and not give up, and the persistency keeps showing.
Yeah, so he's got a strong, tough mindset. I mean, you can knock him down 200 times, he'll get up every time. That's the great thing about a leader like him. He's a great leader because no matter what you do to him, he's always going to come back stronger than he did before.
You have a couple new transfers in the wide receiver room in Cam Buckley and DJ Matthews. What do they add to the room?
They bring a lot of experience, and those two guys are special. DJ is a very special guy. I'm excited for him to come to IU and get a fresh start, and just show what he can do. He's a very special player. And also for Cam, I'm excited for him too. Those guys are really two good players, and I learned a lot of stuff from them. That they taught me from coming from their schools that they learned.
Mike says he's been throwing a bit in the summer. Did he throw to you at all?
Yes, sir. We've been throwing a lot.
You guys have been. So how does he look to you? I mean, how's the ball look coming over here?
He looks great. He looks like he didn't lose any steps. He looks great.
What does it mean for him to be back and just the chemistry that you guys established last year and how you expect it to carry into the season?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome having Mike back. I'm very excited for the start of fall camp, just for the chemistry to get even stronger.
So I covered Penn State. So what did that game last year do for you guys? I mean, obviously, when you open the season like that, I think it's a little bit different.
I feel like a game like the Penn State game, the first one of the season, can either make or break your season. If stuff would have went the other way, who knows how our season could have went just from that one game. But I feel like that game was definitely our season was a big reason to how our season played out. That game right there, winning that game, just molded a lot for our season.
How many times have you watched the 2-point conversion?
I see it at least a couple times a week. Somewhere on Twitter, I see it a lot.
Yeah, T-shirts, Twitter,
everywhere. I see it a lot. It's exciting.
What did you think about Tom's comment on the podium that he wants to be back here September 4th? And how does that motivate, or December 4th rather, how does that motivate you guys?
I'm all for it. Whatever Coach Adam wants to do, we're going to try our best to make it happen. Wherever he wants to go play, we're going to try our best to make it happen.
Ty, let me follow up on something you just said about that Penn State game. And this season, you guys kick off at Iowa in a big game. Big game, yes, but how do you guys stay focused on the other 11 games as well and not let that one game get the best of you guys?
I mean, you really got to take it 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time. Because in the Big Ten, you're going to play great opponents week in and week out. You can never look past anybody on our schedule.
Jahan Dotson kind of stated his case yesterday why he thinks he's the best receiver in the Big Ten. So now's your turn. Why do you think so? Do you think so? I mean, I'm assuming you're going to say yes.
I do think so. I think I'm the best receiver in the country. And I think, my play is going to show it this season. I feel like, I've been working very hard, to tighten up my skill set from last season, my speed, my route running. A lot of stuff that people said I should get better at. I feel like I've been working to get better at those things, and I'm just ready for September 4th to showcase.
What was that process like coming back? I mean, were you looking for a certain draft grade, and what made you decide that, this was going to be, for you to come back?
Yes, I saw draft grades and stuff that I need to improve on, and I kind of wanted to come back anyway, besides the fact because this is a special football team. We had a lot of guys coming back, that made it so much easier. Just the potential, looking at the potential of this season we can have this year, that made it way easier to come back.
Ty, as a guy that wasn't a big-time recruit coming out of high school, what would your message be to young guys that aren't getting heavily recruited and, can take a look at the path that you took?
Just to not worry about the stars and things, because once you get to college, all that stuff wears off, and the cream will rise to the top. The guys that work the hardest, it'll show. The stars don't mean anything.
Why do you think that happened with you? Do you just think there's just too many players out there and it's hard to get discovered, or what?
I feel like I live in Mississippi. It's kind of under recruited state. The in-state schools recruit you, but I feel like now it's starting to change. My high school puts out 2 or 3 guys every year to go Power 5, which it's a great thing to see now.
So, I just want to see if you can elaborate on what you talk about as far as draft grade was concerned and what you were hearing in